Hey everyone, I have a fun little project for us today. Rocket-powered spider basket. Oh yeah, this is going to be fun. Hey everyone, welcome back to the Rocketeer. Today we're going to take this spider basket that's used for Halloween in the United States, and you can find these at a dollar store or Party City or even at Amazon. And we're going to cut a hole in it in the center part right here, and then we're going to add a simple 3D printed part that I will provide a link to the file. We'll combine these together with a little bit of E6000, one of my favorite glues, and it has just the right properties for this particular project, and we'll put it together. It's fast, easy, and fun, and it flies really well. Let's get started. The first thing we need to do is cut out the center portion here, and I'm going to use my Dremel with a rotary cutter on it, and we'll take several light passes to cut out each one of these little branch areas here. If you take too heavy of a cut, it tends to jam the bit. So just take your time, keep your fingers away, and trim it all away and clean it up. We'll do that next. The area that we need to trim away is this first branch section right here. I'm going to trim that with the Dremel, and we'll leave that outer web intact. We'll come back and trim one of them to leave room for the launch lug, but we'll get to that in just a minute. I've got all the cuts started, and I decided I should grab a board of some sort to make sure that I don't cut through the table. Should have done that first, but here we go. I'll finish up the cuts. Now I want to take and put some E6000 on the areas that this part will cover, and that will be right in here. I'll put glue on each one of these, and then I'm going to flip it over. The next thing we do is put our part on top of this 1 1/4 inch PVC pipe that's about 6 inches long, and I want to make sure that the motor mount is centered and that there's room for the launch rod to come through here. I've also cut a small piece away, just one more piece, so that we allow clearance for the launch rod. Then after that's done and everything's checked, then we want to take our E6000 and flood each one of these small areas here with glue, just so it kind of flows out and adds some additional support. Now I've flooded each one of these small wells here with the E6000 and just let it kind of flow out. And so I hope you can see it there. That adds plenty of support for this part. And the plastic part is printed out of PETG. It's heat resistant, and I'll talk more about that in just a minute. Our completed part should look like this. Make sure everything's all centered. And this is printed out of PETG. I like the Overture type of filament. You can use any kind you want of PETG, but I've had really good luck with the Overture, and it helps support the channel if you use the supplied link that I have down below. It helps support me. Okay, so the next thing that we do is we'll take our motor. This is a 18 millimeter motor. I have a B here. It will fly not very high on a B, but you can fly it in the front yard just for fun. And it will fly higher on a C. I would recommend that. So the next thing you do is wrap some tape on it like this. The tape provides a friction fit, and it provides a thermal barrier. So the next thing you want to do is just slide that motor up in there so that you have a little bit protruding like that. I hope you can see that there. And you can put some more tape on the bottom of it if you like, but you should be able to twist it. And after this tumbles down to the ground, it is tumble recovery. There's no parachute or anything. It's very light. You'll want to pull that motor out. Be careful, it can be hot. Pull it out while it's warm, and that way you don't have any problems with the PETG shrinking. It's usually not a problem with these 18 millimeter motors anyways. So it's a lot of fun to fly. It's very easy to make. So I hope you give it a try. And I have one more thing to show you. Just a minute. For those of you that think bigger is better, I have a 24 millimeter version here that will fit a D12. Now, you should use a D12-0. This one has an ejection charge. That's not the best idea for this because it could hit the ground before the ejection charge goes off. Although on a D12, it probably won't, but you don't really want to take that chance. Same goes for the 18 millimeter. You want to use a B or C60 on that. On the smaller motors, you could put a little layer of epoxy on there, and that may work for you. It will contain the ejection charge, or at least it should. But if you have access to a zero motor, be your C60 or D12.0, use that. One word of advice, if you use the 24mm, the D12, make sure you get a good picture on the launch pad because it may be the last time that you see it. Countdown.
Oh! Oh! Is it supposed to do that?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
So scary. It's got spiders.
Hey, that one I could almost launch my yard.
And if you like this video, give me a thumbs up and subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, that really helps the channel. I hope you enjoyed the video. Until next time, blue skies, safe flights. I'll see you soon.